Hello. So, first of all, I want to say that I'm sorry I haven't posted on this account. If you've come from my ASMR account, ASMR channel, I post on there a lot more. I kind of fell out of this. I will get into the topic of the video in a second. I look very bronzy, sorry. But the reason I fell out of it, I've been going through a little bit of, I'm feeling a bit lost. I felt like as well my insecurities were getting to me because I was like, nobody likes the content that I'm posting, that I'm doing on Elevate on this channel. And I had it with my ASMR channel as well. So they're just insecurities creeping back in. I had one comment from somebody who is on my ASMR channel and on this one. I won't say your name, but he said, why are you not posting on this channel? And I was like, you know what, that just made me just do it. So I wanted to say thank you to you for saying that. I let my insecurities get in the way and started to doubt myself, started to feel like nobody cared what I had to say, that my help wasn't beneficial to people. And I wanted to be open and honest and say that now on here. So the topic of the video, I titled it this because I seen a video pop up on my YouTube page saying it really is that damn phone. And it made me think, because when you were younger, your mom would probably say, mine anyway, if I felt sick, it's that fucking phone, stuff like that. But now I'm getting older, it really is that fucking phone. It really is. And I just wanted to talk about how... Right, let's start off. We as a whole, you and I, and everybody else, we are all the same, okay? And I think in this world, we have been, through religion, through belief systems, through war, all this, through governments, we've divided ourselves. And we've forgotten how we really are all one. I mean, we're different to animals. There's my cat right there. We don't look like that. We all are human. We all have, hands, feet. My tan. We all have hands, feet, eyes, nose, mouth, okay? We're all the same. We've all come from one thing, okay? We are the same. But as we've grown, even our parents would have maybe told us things that have made us, distance. If you were born in a very religious family, you were told that doing certain things was bad, that's already you excluding yourself from that person, dividing again. So with that division comes the need to feel unique, because you see people that are famous and you're like, right, well, they have this thing that people want to see, and then you have this ego. It's your ego getting in the way, and you want to be something, when in reality all you are now is all you are, and that's enough. But we've been told that we need to be something in this life. And then if you look at even celebrities, they say, you need to work your ass off, and you need to do this and do that, and yeah, okay, that's true, but it makes you feel like what you are now isn't enough, and that you need to be something. But as humans as well, as we went through evolution, we became humans, whatever, from monkeys, I don't know, but we always are striving for that need to be better. So we're always striving for this need to be better, and with that becomes striving for a need to be better than the next person, okay? Again, that is making divides in the world. So that's the main thing that I wanted to say, is that to remember that we are all from the same, we are all one. We are all one, I just picture as this is all us, and then we just went down, and we've all come from the same egg, will we say? Even though we haven't, technically. And I'm only human, you're only human, so we all fall into these patterns of, I need to be better than said person, this person is better than me. And here's where the phone comes in, okay? My hand's so shaky, it is freezing. I chose to go outside because I haven't been outdoors in a while. There's been no sun in Ireland, and the sun came out today. It's fucking freezing though, but I need to get some sun on my skin. What was I saying? The phones. So this is where the phones come in, okay? I feel like as a collective we've evolutionized so quick. with AI coming in, AI has just developed so quickly that it's been so scary. Like, it was kind of like only yesterday we were talking about robots being a thing, and then Elon Musk has brought the robots out. We were moving very quickly as a collective, and it's hard to keep up with it because of how fast it's going. There's so much going on, okay? Now, if you go back to 100 years ago, there was no phones that we know of. There was no way to check up what somebody in America was doing. There was no way to check up what Kim Kardashian was doing. There was no way to check out what any celebrities were doing. You couldn't see that unless, on the news maybe or something. But we now have access to every single person in the world that has social media. We have access to everything they're doing in their lives. We have access to see whatever we want whenever we want, and even when we don't want it, it'll pop up on our screens and immediately. So what I'm trying to say is that we have never been exposed to this amount of people before, and into their lives. We've never been able to experience or see inside them and in their lives and what they do and what they show us that they do anyway. So it's a lot already as it is. Okay, now I got my first phone at maybe 8. I'm not 100% sure. That's a very young age. I'm not saying like, oh, my parents shouldn't give me a phone. That's just the way it is. I would have begged for a phone, I'd say. But at such a young age now, especially, that kids are getting the phone even younger. You can see it now. You can see kids, literal children. I'm pretty sure there's like a TikTok influencer that's like 6, doing a skincare routine, putting like all these chemicals on her skin that I would have never even put on my skin at that age. You shouldn't even be exposed to anything like that at that age, but because you can see everything on the internet, if they're given a phone, that's what they're going to see, and immediately it gives you this feeling that what you have isn't enough and you need something more, because you're looking at people and you see they have this and then they want this. But it doesn't stop there. You will keep seeing these people that have more than you. Everyone is going to always have more than you have. You're never going to have everything in the whole entire world. There's going to be something that you lack, okay? Even if it is as simple as happiness, okay? Even if it's as simple as contentment of just being you. If you do have everything, you don't have that because you're attached to everything you have. It's just as simple as that. We will always there's a light in. We will always never have everything. We will never have everything that we want, or everything in the world, okay? So it doesn't stop there. You're constantly just seeing what people have, looking at yourself. I don't have that, so I'm not enough. And that's not true, okay? Again, with phones, I genuinely think the phones and the internet is the worst thing ever. And it's just so funny now when my mum used to say that to me, and I used to be like, it's not everything's about the fucking phones, fucking it really is. And it literally upsets me so much, because with this, it's just causing such disconnect, and we crave that. We crave communication. As humans, right, we need relationships, we need love, and we need communication, and we need to be able to express and show emotion and love. And because we're so fucking glued to our phones all the time, we're just isolating ourselves, and they do it on purpose. Whoever creates all this shit and does all this shit, they want us to be divided. So this is a way to do it as well, because we're secluded, we're on our phones. I mean, like, if I walked over to the bus stop now to get the bus, if I walked there, I know for a fact everyone would be standing there like this. Whereas reality, as humans, and it's so sad, because sometimes, like, if I'm out and I'm just sitting there and everybody's on their phone, like, I would love for somebody to just strike up a conversation. Like, we want to talk, we want to communicate. And if anybody says, I'm not that type of person, I like to be on my own, like, okay, you're on your own sometimes, but Jesus Christ, you can't be on your own forever. Like, we have like, there's so much love to give. We are love, that's what we are, and we have so much to give. Everybody with phones as well, right? I want to just say, It's called predictive programming, I think. So movies even that we watch on the news, things we watch on the news, TikTok is terrible for it, right? We're exposed to so much of the bad side of the world. Okay? We don't get to see much of the good. They're constantly throwing all the bad stuff that's happening in our faces, and it's called predictive programming. It's called scaring us, and so this is what it does, right? I'm trying to explain it in my own words. I can't remember what I read. But obviously, as humans, we can manifest, okay? It's clear. Everything you have in your life right now, you've manifested. I feel like that's why we all live such different lives, because we all have different minds and different thoughts, that it shows up in different ways. You know, that's why we're not all the same. So we can definitely manifest. That's a fact, okay? So what it does is, if you are seeing negative stuff, it ultimately, us as a collective, all seeing that, we will all manifest that into our lives. And then it will happen. That's manifesting. So it's putting things in our heads that are scary, so that we think about it. Even if we think we're not thinking about it, it's in our subconscious, maybe because we've seen it and it's, you know, back there. That it ultimately manifests into reality, into our reality. And they know that. So that's what the phones do is that. I've really tried to stay off mine. Obviously, what I do now is on my phone. I mean, TikTok is just so bad sometimes. I try to, if you do have TikTok and you notice that a lot of that stuff is coming up, it's because you're watching it. Obviously, it gives you more of what you're watching. If you just genuinely, whenever you see a video like that, okay, listen, if somebody says you need to know what's going on in the world, you know, you do, okay, it's good to know, because it's different knowing and then all you're seeing is that. I mean, we know by now that some people are really cruel. What I was going to say as well is, all this evil things that we're seeing on the internet makes us not trust in humanity, makes us secluded as well. So, like, I remember when I was in Paris, my mom told me that there was a lot of pickpocketers in Paris, right? So this is just an example. And somebody asked for my phone to take a picture, and I think he was like working there, I don't know, he was selling things, and he took my phone, and I literally went to grab it off him. I thought he was going to steal on me. But that was probably because my mom said that. I would have probably thought that otherwise. But it's just stuff like that. We're just so out of trust with each other, and we're supposed to be the complete opposite. We're supposed to be in harmony and communication. We're supposed to be collaborating together. We're supposed to be creating these beautiful things together, creating art together, creating music, creating life together. Like, that's what it is. And there's so much evilness in it now, and I think it is mainly because of the internet. With relationships, jealousy is the main thing, and I'm gonna just say girls, because I'm a girl and I can relate to it. As a girl, looking at your phone on Instagram and seeing these girls, and it'll be more than one, it'll be all over your feed if you follow them anyway, but mainly on TikTok. I mean, on TikTok I get that when I purposely skip by, because I'm insecure in my body, right? And I did a video about ditch society standards and have all this body confidence and do this and do that, and that is what you should do. But have I done it? No, I haven't. But it's a work in progress. I'm working on it, okay? As a girl, seeing that, being insecure already, the only reason you would ever be insecure is because you've seen society standards of people as well, and that's on the internet. You know, if you're looking at pictures of girls and there's comments saying, where's your ass, where face card is lethal, but that's it, you know, or love your confidence because there's an oversized woman doing videos on TikTok. It's just stuff like that, right? You're seeing all these comments and it makes us so confused, because, like, should I look that way? Am I only going to get a man or a woman if I look this way? If I look this way now and I get into a relationship, he should cheat on me because, you know, I'm not enough, because I'm not skinny enough, I'm not curvy enough, I'm not pretty enough, I don't have enough long hair, I don't have long hair, I have short hair, all this stuff. It makes you question, and then it makes you say, okay, I'll work out, and I'll work out on my bum. And then the society standards change, and it's, oh, the skinny era's back in, and this back in, it's BBL's era's in, and blah, 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 blah. And as a young girl as well, especially, how crazy is that to be in your head? I mean, as a kid, you are supposed to be so free and so loving and so joyful and childlike, immature, just, you know, no clue about anything in the world. You know, you're just here to experience it and you know, experience love and relationships and friendships. And then you get to like 6, and then now you're getting a phone and you're seeing, you know, these girls with big arses and big lips. So by the time this kid is 12, she's going to be asking for lip filler, you know, and then have to wait till she's 16, probably get lip filler then, and then regret it when she's 20. She might get Botox when she's 17, and then, you know, by the time she's 23, she's going to be sagging already because she's put all this fake shit into her body when she's just a kid. And she doesn't deserve any of that, and he doesn't deserve any of that. I mean, it's the same for men. I'm just saying women, by the way, because I'm a woman and I don't want to speak on something that I don't really understand, but it is the same for men. So with relationships, I think jealousy is a big thing, and if you, as a girl, seeing these pictures, seeing your boyfriend following these, it automatically makes you think that it automatically gives you that comparison thing. Okay, she's better than me, and then it makes you strive to be that person. But by being something that you haven't chose to do within your heart, you know, doing something for somebody else, it's never going to work, because it is your life, it's your decisions, your choices. And I'm going to end this video now because I feel like I'm babbling. With some advice maybe and some end thoughts is, put the fucking goddamn phone down. Put it down. I know for a fact you put that phone down. It's so hard because everything is on the internet now. If you can't put your phone down, block all these people that make you feel like shit. Go through your following list, go through your For You page, realize this is what's made me feel like this. This is, you know, this isn't making me feel good. Surround yourself with people who make you feel good. Surround yourself with content that inspires you and motivates you and makes you feel good. Something that you can relate with and that, you know, you can understand and relate to. And the last thing I will say is, remember that we are all one. Remember that we are all in the same boat. I'm struggling, you're probably struggling, we're all struggling. We need to come together. We need to love each other. You need to be more, I feel like, just the last thing has nothing really to do with the phone, but wear your heart on your sleeve, okay? If somebody doesn't accept it, that's okay, but you might actually influence someone to do the same. And you can really be a help to somebody. Even as one person, it can make such a difference, because that person can then learn from what you've done and do it to somebody else, and just keep spreading love, positivity. That's all I have to say, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed that chat. A very big rambler. See, I don't like jotting things down. I like speaking from my heart because I can't really write it down. I feel like in the moment things will come up that I want to say. Even after this video, I'll probably think of more things I wanted to say, but I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't seen me here before and you like me. Just give it a subscribe there. I'm going to try and stick to this now because I enjoy this and I want to help people. And if I can help at least just one, I'd be so happy. So please let me know your thoughts on this video. And you're all amazing. Goodbye.